All right, now this one's actually the easy one, number 3, but it's not easy if you don't know how to factor the numerator. No, the numerator, there's just a GCF. What do x squared and x have in common? X. They both have x. So I'm going to factor out an x, and I get x plus 1. So I have x times x plus 1 over x plus 1. Okay, so I'm going to do my domain. My domain is always all real numbers except for what makes the denominator 0. You should be tired of hearing me say that by now. So what would make the denominator 0? -1, which means the POD x equals -1. Is it removable? Yes, you can cross out the x plus 1s, which just leaves us with x. So the type of POD is either removable, or if you wrote whole, that also works. My x-intercept, you set the numerator equal to 0. Well, all you're left with is x. So if you set x equal to 0, you get 0. So that's 0, 0. Y-intercept, you plug in 0 for x. Plug it in, I'm left with just 0. And there's no horizontal asymptote. So all I have right now is just a point right in the middle. Now, this was removable. So it's not a vertical asymptote. You cannot plot a dashed line going up and down. It's a hole. We got to do the holes at the end. So now I'm just going to plug in points to the left and right of the point I already have. But if you notice, when you plug in like 1, you get 1. When you plug in 2, you get 2. You're always going to get the same number. So it's actually just going to be a straight line like this. But there's a hole at -1. So I go to where x is -1, I find it, it's right here, and I put a hole at -1. That's it. That's number 3. That's all you had to do. Again, if you couldn't factor that numerator, though, that's a problem.